Alright guys, so welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I will be doing something a little bit different.
Yeah, boy.
So I actually have a few of my subscribers' accounts that I'm actually going to be going through, and you might want to stay to the end because these accounts actually get crazy and insane, I'm not gonna lie. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the first account. Alright guys, here we are with the first account. Now this guy doesn't really play the game as much, so I wanted to start it off easy and basic, but he does have a Monarch Guts. As you can see, he has a godly stat on the SBA, he has Z plus on the other stats, and let's go ahead and check this unit out, see how much damage he's doing. About 7k DPS, not too bad. He has an ethereal Griffith, which is pretty cool. Let me view this unit actually. This is actually tough, I'm not gonna lie. He also has Dante, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of outdated. I'm not gonna lie, he hasn't been in the meta for a while. He also has Dio, which is, pretty good, but he doesn't have a Betrayal on him, unfortunately. And not gonna lie, the rest of his inventory is looking pretty dry. He doesn't really have all that much. He did tell me that he doesn't really play the game anymore as much, so I didn't really mind it. Let's see if we can try to get something on the banner with these presents. Hopefully we can get like a lucky rookie or something. Let's try to summon. Oh yeah, I was summoning on the wrong banner, but okay. It doesn't matter. Wait, no, I was on the right banner. My bad. But yeah, this was the first account, and let's go ahead and get into the next one. Alright guys, so actually on the next account, as you can see, we're at a way higher level this time. We do have a lot more rerolls and currencies, which is kind of strong, I'm not gonna lie. The last one did set a low standard for the accounts, but now we're bringing it back up with this one. So off the rip, you can already see we have a Monarch Escadon, which is kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and go into the Monarchs. I already had it pulled up, but as you can see, we have Shiny, Gojo, Monarch. This is kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie. Even though the stats are kind of iffy, this is kind of tough. Then we have Monarch Benny Mater, which is low-key tough. I wish I got Benny Mater whenever he was available, but I never really got into the game at this point. We also have Monarch Ainz, as you can see. Then we have Monarch Rukia. Tough unit. I'm so glad that she's still obtainable because I might do a video on that, I'm not gonna lie. But then we also have Monarch Alucard, we have Monarch Hollow Seth or Hollow Knight, we have Monarch Dio and Loki. I wish I got the serialized version, bro. It would have been so cool. We also have Monarch Sukuna. Of course, all the old Monarchs do have the familiars, as you can see. Then we have Monarch Kaguya. Pretty solid unit. He does have a lot of godly stats, I'm not gonna lie. These stats are really good. Then he has a Monarch Brawly with all Z plus, really good. And as you can see, we already have the Monarch Escort. Let's go ahead and go into his items, see if there's anything cool in here. It's just the basics, I guess. He doesn't really have any overflux of any currency. It's all just basic. Then we have memorials. He has a lot of good memorials, I'm not gonna lie. I assume these are the good ones. I'm not too sure since I haven't played the game in a while, but yeah, we do have a lot of those. And yeah, let's go through the skins. Unfortunately, he does not have too many good skins, but this account is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if there's anything else we can check. Let's see. Let's see if he has any shinies. Oh, he has 7 shinies. Okay, let's go through these shinies. Okay, so he has shiny Takarota. He has shiny Denji. That's so tough. He also has 2 shiny Godzillas. Yeah, this is tough. And then of course he has the shinies we already went through on the Monarchs. But without further ado, it's time to finally show you the last account. But before I do, I want to make sure you like the video, subscribe, and comment. And for this next one, you're not going to want to miss it. Alright guys, we are finally on the last account. As you can already see by the level, this is about to be insane. But before we actually get into the account showcase, I do want to ask you guys that you please show some love. This is one of my friends, and he does have a YouTube channel, which I'm putting up on the screen right now. And all I ask is that you, throw him a sub, maybe comment, and even like on one of his videos. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. So, starting with the units, as you can already see, there is a lot going on here. But let's just properly dissect it. Let's just go to the Monarchs first and get started with that. So, as you can see, we have shiny Monarch Alucard. Now, this is insane. We have Monarch Ichigo, Monarch Ainz, Escadon. Now, from the last account, this is actually insane. We have Monarch Musume Girls. We have Shiny Monarch Rukia. Now, unfortunately, he did not get to serialize, but this is still just as tough. We have Monarch Kaguya, Monarch Broly, Shiny by the way. We have Shiny Monarch Dio. We have Monarch Luffy. We have Monarch Whitebeard, and not to note that it's also shiny. We have Monarch Griffith, Monarch Dofi, Monarch Mob, and it's also shiny. This is one of the most insane accounts that I've ever seen. We also have Monarch Makima, Monarch Denji, and I believe this is Raiden, if I'm not too mistaken, Monarch Raiden. We also have Monarch Hollow Knight, Monarch Sukuna, Monarch Sid Kagura. We have Monarch I low-key forgot her name. I think it's Delta, if I'm not too mistaken. We have Monarch Zoro. We have a shiny Monarch Micro. Now, he actually told me that he one-tapped the Monarch on his unit, or it's either that or he summoned it, so this is a crazy unit. We also have Monarch Yuhabaha. We have Monarch, I think it's Black Star from Soul Eater, from the Halloween update, and it's also shiny. We also have Monarch Wonder of You and Monarch Vegeta. Now this is a lot of Monarchs to unpack, but let's go ahead and go to the shinies, which he has 123 shinies. It's just a lot of units, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of units. Mostly event units, but we also have some banner units on here too. Like, this is actually crazy. This is one of the most insane accounts that I've ever seen, I'm not gonna lie. So, oh, he also does have the new Pain shiny already, which is kind of crazy. As you can see, I did make a video on that last time where I got Monarch on him, but oh my god, this is an insane account, I'm not gonna lie. Not too much extra to say. There is a lot of Vanguards, which I forgot to mention. Let me go ahead and get into that right now. 64 Vanguards is insane. We have a lot of Rukias, a lot of Alucards. You might see this in the future like giveaway, I'm not gonna lie. But without further ado, there is something he wanted me to do on his account, so let's go ahead and get into that now. So he actually wanted me to roll on one of his memorials. He does have 165, so hopefully we do get lucky. Wait, no, it was, wait, that's not even where you rolled, my bad, I'm low-key tripping. But it was the Pain one, I believe, no, it was this one. He wanted me to roll on this one. Hopefully we can get something good. I mean, he does have a little bit of pity over it, but we're just gonna quick ball it and see if we can get a different. Solar, okay. Another solar. I do want to get lucky, I'm not gonna lie. Another solar. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of unlucky here. Hopefully I can pull through. Hopefully I can pull through. Okay, we did get a Jack of all. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to roll past that. We're just gonna keep that. I don't wanna mess up. He does not have like an overflux of memorial shards, but yeah, this is an insane account. A lot of Alucards. Shiny Alucard is the craziest thing on this account, I'm not gonna lie. The best unit in the game, shiny, and Monarch all Z plus stats. I wish he had all godlies. This would be such a cool unit. But yeah, this account has a lot of units, I'm not gonna lie. But that concludes all the showcases of my subscribers' accounts, and if you enjoyed, I hope you subscribe, comment, and hit that like button. Please join the Discord. We do giveaways. Sorry. We might do giveaways on, these Vanguards. There's a lot of Vanguards here, so we might do some giveaways. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and join. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.